and he takes a big old puff or a big old inhale of his air, and he's about to release a large roar to try to scare off some people. And let's see if it works. Rolled a 5. That should count.
Oh, not bad.
So
Not bad.
give me your bad candy. And he gets 1. So we are now at 2 or 1 and 2.
2.
So we got, yeah.
For stage B.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be rough. I think Bonehead is gonna try to headbutt a parent. Just for fun. 2.
Oh no.
Took an injury. Alright, so Bonehead tries to fight with a parent and he tries to go in for the headbutt and the parent like blocks it and then like trips him and Bonehead like falls backwards and hits his head on the back of a rock, Asmodeus style.
You may want to get that looked at.
Oh. Oh, I skipped Guy, didn't I?
It's all good.
Chaos.
In like a corner of the pumpkin patch, you kind of just see some like of the vines start to burn and like a fiery puff comes out and this very like astute Duke looking man but from like 1000 shows up. And he looks really confused as to where he is, and then he just points at a parent and starts sprinting towards that parent. This is Paimon. He's allergic to fish. And he's going for a parent. He's taking something. He doesn't know what it is.
It's a demon for Hereditary.
There you go. 3. I haven't had one successful roll.
Oh my god.
It goes to Ryan again.
I would assume that
Minus 1.
something bad is going to have something to do with fish.
Yeah. In this pumpkin patch, it just so happens that the fertilizer that the farmers use is like aquaponics. So there's some like fish pieces in there, as well as some like composted fish. And as he again, Astaroth style, trips, he face plants directly into some like fish guts. And for the biblical people out there, that's how he was dispossessed, was that like someone left a fish liver out and then he like went back to hell. But his face just like breaks out in like puberty acne immediately, and he's like, no, I'm ugly now, and like tries to get himself back up and wipe the fish guts off of him.
Oh my god. Alright, well, skip me, yeah, right.
Alright, so Kevin Blevin, or wait, sorry, that's not right. It's Keon Bevin. He comes out, finally press suit. He's looking around. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm dead. And then he finds the first kid he sees, runs over, and is like, hey kid, I need your bag. You know who I am. I'm Kevin. I'm Kevin Bevin. Action hero. You should see my next movie that's out right now. It came out on Halloween. And I'm going to roll to see if he remembers me. He doesn't, because it's a 3. Because it's a 3. He looks at me. He's like, I don't know who you are, and I'm like, dang it, where's your parent? I need their bag. And do I get another roll, or it's one roll, right?
Unless you want to use your expertise or your equipment.
Okay. I don't think my expertise comes into play here. But his equipment will be, he has a signed autograph photo, and then he gives it to the kid. It's like, find me your parent. And then he just has them on hand. He hands it to the kid, and then
Oh.
the parents don't watch movies, and then he's really hurt by that because that's his entire identity, and so he takes 1 point of damage. Jesus.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a long session.
So Toto Baggins sees the kid getting questioned and stuff, and he goes behind him to try to scare him to take the bag. Does he have a bag? That's what we're going for. Is his bag too?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure he had a bag because then I heard he go to your parents and get their bag or something. But we can make this work. Okay, so he's going to try to scare the kid from behind. Yeah, and see how that works. So, let's see what you do. So, rolling the dice and rolled a 4. I'm doing pretty good on my rolls today. But that's just a positive.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's a -1 though because I got a -1 from Ryan's roll. So I can pass that on to the next person. I try scaring him. He doesn't really scare. He kind of just looks like expected. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just trying to scare you. It's not working at all. Both of y'all terrible. And then it's Kai's turn, I think.
Okay. Paimon gets up, dusts himself off, walks over to the nearest kid, crouches down to their height, and says, "Listen here, child. I'm covered in fish guts. I'm covered in compost, and I'm a demon from hell. So, if you don't want me to suck your bloody soul down to hell with me, give me your bag." And it's just gonna try and scare the kid. Nice.
Hey.
Is that a success?
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
enough to get through stage
Okay.
B.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Got bags, everybody.
We all have costumes and bags.
Way to
Somehow.
go, team.
Sweet.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, hey, you weirdos that are also weird like me. Not weird. I'm actually Kevin Blevin. Let me join y'all, and I'm just gonna tag along.
Everyone can be part of the Bone Squad.
I don't want to be a part of the Bone Squad.
I joined it last year.
The Bone Squad is scary and also really loud. But I think we should go bully another kid and get some bikes.
Oh yeah. Okay, so our misfortune happens at between these steps. So the misfortune is that a bunch of bullies on bikes come through to the pumpkin patch and start bullying all the kids that are trying to get their pictures taken in the pumpkin patch. So now for step C, we need to get these bikes away from the bullies.
Okay.
Oh, and Kai went, so
It is you.
Yeah. Somehow Bonehead's still alive. I took an injury before, right?
Yeah, one.
Yeah, okay. Making sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go try to punch a bully's head. Oh, 5. Alright.
Nice.
So I punched the bully right in the face. He's like, "Hey, you can't do that." And I'm like, "I just did." And I take one of his bites.
Damn.
And then Kaon's gonna see this and be like, "Oh yeah, Bone Squad. It sounds like my last movie, Bone Brotherhood." And then he's gonna run over and be like, "All right, action punch," and then try to punch him as well, following your lead. And he's going to die.
Oh.
Oh no! As he punches his kid, his hand just goes straight through the skull. He's like, "Oh shoot! I forgot I was a ghost." Oh, how am I gonna do movies now? My only identity is movies. And the kid looks at him and he says, "Hey, I know you. You're Kevin Blevin, right?" And he's like, "You know me." And he feels this warmth inside his heart, and he's like, "Oh, I get it now. You are only alive, and everyone dies eventually." And he dissipates. And yeah,
That's so great.
that's what happens. Candy goes. All right.
All right, so he's dead. Justin, you're up.
Okay, so Toto Baggins goes and tries to do a like belly flop on one of the kids on his bicycles.
I'm surprised he didn't spear him.
It's still early. Oh no! This is
Can't bring,
so
out, can't bring out the special move now.
He goes for the slam tackle onto the bike, but ends up just impaling himself on the bike handle because it went upward right when he jumped on the kid, and it protected the kid, and nothing happened to him. But a big Totoro kind of being goes and dies over his handlebars. It's really tragic, severely tragic. And Toto Baggins is no more. He's kind of big.
Oh, damn.
All right,
Wow.
next, Kai.
After seeing the death of Toto Baggins, Paimon goes up to the kid whose handlebars he died on, and just kind of grabs the handlebar, like pushes Toto Baggins off, grabs the handlebars, and starts to like shake the bike, and yells, "With all the wrath of hell, get off this bike, you stupid kid!" and tries to get the bike. Three.
Something bad.
How many more successes do you need?
2.
Two.
We're not getting this candy.
This is ridiculous. I rolled like one thing that wasn't a 3 or a 2. Paimon like is shaking them,
this is-
and he like makes himself nauseous by how violently he's shaking them, and he kind of just like throws up onto the kid and like has to back away because he feels ill now.
All right. So now I have a -1. What Bonehead is going to do is going to try to go up to that same kid that we've been trying to mess with and say, "I've got a bone to pick with you," and then try to like kick with both feet in the air at the same time. Like a flying kick.
That always works out so well.
Oh, it's a
something bad.
2. Oh wait, no, you already did the 1. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, something bad on to Ryan again. His third round in a row, I think.
Yes.
I-
Go ahead.
I think that what happens is Bonehead goes flying through the pumpkin patch and misses the kid entirely, but sends a tidal wave of like smash pumpkin spray in the direction of Ryan's spawn area.
Yeah, and you send out a spray. As out from the ground is this lovely woman dressed in with like in this nice Halloween colored dress, and then also this baker apron that has like pies on it. She comes out and the spray comes out and she says, oh my goodness, oh and then like kind of drips down. She'll go over. I have no idea what's going on. Please calm down, and hand over your bikes. It is me, Just Baker, the baker from this small town, quaint town. Oh, let's see if they listen to their they don't. They start.
Oh,
They are bullies for a reason, and they hate their mothers, so they come after me, and they start wailing, and I'm like, oh no, the candy pie, I must get to it, please. Just let me borrow a bike, and that's what happens.
So you took an injury
Yes, I did. I just spotted
immediately.
walked in, it gets hurt.
Ryan has the best luck
Oh yes.
for every single Goblin
awful.
Quest. It's atrocious. It's very funny though.
Someone has to have it.
Well, okay, so I guess it's my turn, unless you got any more.
No, that's it.
Cool. So, out of the bushes comes this normal-sized Toto, and her name is Zilla. She has dorsal plates on the back like Godzilla. So it's like a Totoro with the dorsal plates. She's going to do a roll onto the kid to kind of impale onto the dorsal plates, and she's going to do this with a blind rage because she's just so mad because she sees her friend dead, impaled by the bicycle. So I have 2 rolls.
I was not expecting the Godzilla face.
Rolling.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, gotta wait. What?
Oh, you got a 2 and a
6.
6. Yeah.
So take
So
the
what-
injury. So she knocks the kid off the bike, impales him, but then scrapes her elbow on the bike handle, I guess. And so now we have a bike. She's got a skinned elbow. And I think it's on to you, Kai.
Okay, but now we're moving on to task 2.
No, I think we already done with task 2, right? Or task.
Oh, was
Wow.
that was that
Task.
only our No, as in like task 1. Did we get the bikes? Like, was that a 3rd success or a 2nd success for the bikes?
think that was our 2nd success.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need one more.
Okay. Paimon wipes the vomit off of his cape. Goes over to the smallest kid possible in hopes of upping the chances that he can get this bike. And just says, "I'm so tired. Like, please just give me your bike." And tries to pull the kid he can't off his bike to get the bike.
Oh, yes.
Something good. So I'm gonna get a +1.
There you go.
Maybe he takes pity on you.
Yeah, I think he doesn't fully get off of the bike, but is now just standing over it without his hands on the handlebars. So he's a little bit more vulnerable.
Crying.
Listening to my pity.
All right. So Bonehead is
It's still alive.
somehow, I haven't really taken. I'm gonna try to find an excuse to roll 2 every time in order to accelerate
This process.
So what Bonehead's gonna do is try to throw his cheese wheel at the kid and then also tackle the kid kind of at the same time. So for this is for the cheese wheel. Success.
Dang.
Oh, nice.
Like I said, I don't really need to tackle him, but I said I was going to. So something best.
So Ryan gets a -1 on his next one for the
Yeah.
time in a row.
Jesus Christ.
That's why he's dying.
It's okay. We're
No,
moving
it's your
forward.
fault.
Act 2.
Keep passing on. That's terrible. All right.
Act 2,
Something
it's
bad.
Act 2, it's alright. It's alright.
It's okay.
We're moving forward.
I'm gonna say when Bonehead tries to tackle the kid just gets really pissed off and goes into a you ever see like the karate kids in the pit, like like
Do those spin wheel kicks.
yeah, he starts doing that in the direction of the baker lady.
So now it's Ryan's turn, but we just finished the third task.
Yeah.
Third stage of task 1.
Yeah. So now we're
Yes,
on to
So
task 2.
Our first step is get
See-
over/through the cursed stone wall without being noticed.
Yes. You will see as Jess Baker will go, oh my, and see an opening and just book it towards the cursed stones wall. When she gets there, she's gonna be like, oh, I remember this cursed stone wall. It was said that you need to bake, and then I'll pull out. She'll like go in her pouch and pull out some candy, and then start like putting it in a pie, covering it. She says, "Here, wall, take this." Please, God. She could die here. She gets a 3.
Die.
Okay. Okay. So she gets
0.
the pie out, and she holds it up to the wall, and the wall does not give anything back. And she looks at it for a second. She gets a vision. She gets a vision of to her life before. Every Halloween, her son would come home from trick-or-treating, and she would take all the candy and make it into a candy pie. And you see like a tear go down her eye as she sees another vision of her husband doing the same today for her child.
Aw.
And you see a smile go on her face, and she says, "Ah, yes, traditions will still continue even as I..." And she dissipates.
That's beautiful.
That was
That's
beautiful.
Number 3.
That's your third death? Oh my god.
Man.
You might have to make more characters, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how far we
You
go.
could-
Oh,
We might not pass
jeez.
this one. We've beaten all of them so far, but this is looking not
I
good.
just want to state that with the 3 that you rolled, Chris, I got a 0. So thank you. Oh my
Should
goodness.
just be instant death.
It didn't go to waste.
And did not.
Okay. So Zilla sees this all happen, and there's a little like Toto tear coming out of her little eyes. This is just really sweet. She then goes and makes a climb for the walls over by the wall by the bridge, but not on the actual gate, I guess.
All right.
Are we trying to get on through the gate? I didn't realize there was a gate.
Either way. Whatever
Okay.
you want to do.
Okay, so climbing the wall. That's what we're going with. I have a
All right.
-1 on this one.
Wait, do you have a -1? I think it's only if I get
Yeah.
a 3.
Well, it's one of my things. Whenever I go into a rage, my next round I get a -1.
Okay. Sorry.
Because it seems like the rage thing could be used for almost anything at this point, so it kind of gives a deterrent to it. Oh, rolled a 1, so she's dead.
Oh,
She goes, her eyes are just too watery. It's such a beautiful thing. And she's climbing up this wall, and then she just like loses grip on one of the stones. It like comes loose, and she put way too much weight on that one, and just kind of falls back and goes to her Toto heaven or Toto hell, whichever. We haven't really decided if she was really that great. But another one of my characters dead, so I'm on to number 3. Means it's your turn, Kai.
Okay. Paimon is going to summon a bunch of fish to like make a bridge over the wall. It makes sense, I promise it does. He's just gonna kind of freak out and say "fuck you, fish" and like throw a bunch of them at the wall to see if that will like break it down and make it easier for us to get across. 2.
Oh my god.
Wow. I feel like this
That's
is how
not
it is
shocking.
on Roll20. Roll20 hates people. I mean, we're not
It
sponsored by
specifically
them. But
hates me. It absolutely hates me.
look at our rolls
Um,
all night. There's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, over and over.
Yeah.
Occasional 5 or
So
6.
being allergic to fish, all the fish that he throws just like rebound back at him, and he starts to get even more acne and dies. 5 minutes dead.
Okay, which
He
one's
starts
everyone
to-
on? Chris?
I'm on
and-
3.
3, okay. Chris and Justin, I think, are on 2?
No, I'm on 3 as well.
3, okay.
I'm on 1.
Oh my god.
I don't know how Bonehead has lived, but he's been like invincible.
Oh,
He's
geez.
up there with godlike status like Falcone Baloney.
He's a
Yes.
true Bonehead squad member.
I think Bonehead's gonna try to backflip in order to clear the gate, just like backflip over the gate, instead of opening it. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Oh,
Sounds
but he's
cool.
gonna step on his cheese wheel in order to like launch him. You know how cheese wheels are like super bouncy? All right.
Oh no.
Something bad.
Oh.
And then something good.
Oh, so they just negate. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bonehead is just standing on his cheese wheel.
Just
Motionless.
balancing.
Nothing happens.
Waiting.
Nothing interesting happens. All right, that's my turn. I'm standing there.
All right.
I'm failing to act.
For my turn, I would like to, before I introduce the next character, I'd like to roll to see if they just appear on the other side of this wall. That's
You're
what
to
they're gonna
spawn?
try to do. I'm gonna try to spawn on the other side of the wall. Oh jeez, I don't feel good about this one.
Oh my!
Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god. Oh
I know it sounds crazy, but let's play it till the end. Like, legit, if we lose, we lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even think of a way how this. Okay. So you all see as a girl, like this, looks like 21, 22-year-old girl, appears out of the ground within the wall. Like hand is like half body is in, half body's out. She like has to, in her new ghost form, throw herself on one side, and she throws herself on the wrong side. And she's like, "Oh no, the wall messed up and tore my dress. Oh no, my dress. I'm supposed to go to a party tonight." She begins crying and it hurts her soul. And she's at 1 HP. That's my turn.
So far, we have 2 passes or 1?
Zero?
Zero.
Zero.
Oh, that's right. The 4 doesn't count for nothing. Oh boy, made an entire round and lost.
And don't we
people.
technically need 4 for
Yep.
toss 2 as well?
Now
instead
it
of
increases
3?
to 4 each.
Oh no.
Okay. From
Cool,
the bushes,
cool.
you see this Totoro character wearing a trash can around it. It is Toto D2, and he is going to try to just walk through the creaky gate as if he's one of the trick-or-treaters hiding in plain sight, because he's a Toto D2. And I rolled a 4, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
He opens the gate.
I like it.
I like it. Finally have semblance of hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the task is, what do we specifically need to do? Get through the gate, through the coastal wall without being noticed. Okay. I think. Oh, new devil. You see Again, in another fiery burst of light, the demon Asmodeus shows up, wearing a very finely pressed suit and has a little carnation in his suit pocket. He walks up to the wall and he's gonna try and seduce the wall so that it collapses behind them so that people can't follow them afterwards. So he walks up and says, "Hey wall, how are you doing? Want to do a favor for me?" And is gonna try and seduce the stone wall. Two.
Oh.
Ah.
Wait, no,
Oh my
3.
God.
It's a 3. It's a 3, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a
Oh,
four.
It's a
right.
3. Okay, no
It's a
injury.
three.
So
That's
just
right.
pass it on to Chris.
Oh.
Bonehead.
I do
That's
think
right.
that like a little pebble gets like flicked at Asmodeus from the wall. It's not happy with the flood.
All right. Bonehead flip now. So I'm still gonna backflip.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I spoke too
Oh.
soon.
Bonehead's luck
was
has
doing
run dry.
So good. All right, so he tries to like jump off his, or is that a plus? No, never mind.
No, it's mine. Yeah.
He tries to backflip across the gate and ends up like mid flip. He falls down and like impales himself on the like spiky top of the gate, and then his bones just explode everywhere,
Oof.
and he dies.
Hey Ryan, at least you don't have any minuses to your roll this time.
Yeah.
No, like it's helped or hurt me. It hasn't even mattered for the past 2 rolls. 2 rolls, oh jeez. Alright. So, I haven't even said her name. Leanne Stardust. She sees this explosion. She says, "Oh no! Oh my! He just died!" And she's just gonna try to run through the open gate. And is gonna trip and fall and block the way as she falls. And yeah, we'll keep that moving.
Oh my god.
Toto D2 sees this and is just going to try to push open the gate again, but this time hold it better, I guess. But this time he'll be at disadvantage. Rolls a 3, so something bad on Tukai. He trips up. He's just kind of has his foot out in the middle of the gate to keep you from kind of going through. It's like, oh, sorry. Beep boop, beep boop.
Okay. Asmodeus is going to try and levitate over the 2 people that are tripped and fallen in the way to get across the stone wall. And use, okay, here we go, and use the power that he has gained from the apple, from the fruit from the tree of knowledge to guide him on his way. So I'm going to roll 2d6s.
Okay. Oh.
Hey!
So 1 and a 6.
Okay, at least I didn't get the injury before because I would have died.
So they
So
can
I
die.
I think Asmodeus like successfully floats over, but as he's going over, like a pant leg gets stuck in the stone, like in the gate, like the latch on the stone wall, and like completely like puts a slice down his leg. So he's there's blood now dripping on top of the 2 people that are on the ground.
But
Sorry.
still alive.
But still alive.
It's a good thing. Oh. All right.
That was our first success. Oh no.
Yeah, it sure was. Right, so as Bonehead impales himself on the gate, he's like, "Bonehead!" and then explodes. And then coming running full force from the graveyard is Skeletron, the hot the hot pink metal robot skeleton who who tries to run full force directly through the stone wall, just like blow through it like the Kool-Aid man. But first he's gonna throw his cheese wheel to try to soften up the wall ahead of him. Oh yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
that's a
Oh,
6
let's go.
and a
Oh,
5.
let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
Nice.
Skeletron is fucking OP.
Skeletron is here
All
to
right, so
win.
Skeletron. Let's get it.
it goes bursting through. So that's 3
Out of the
successes. We need
Okay.
one more.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the time. As Leanne dusts herself off from the ground, seeing the success of her allies, she thinks it's like, Ghost, I'm dead. I should walk through walls. And she's gonna use her expertise of being incorporeal and is gonna try to just go through the wall. And as she goes through the wall, she explodes the
Oh,
wall, and
hell
it's
yeah.
completely obliterated as she walks through and reverses the curse. And she like
It's a
looks at you
6.
all, and she says, "Wow, I'm dead. My dress." And she like looks at the rip. Oh,
And now we are on to
landmine.
Avoid
avoid
landmines
landmines
and
and bear traps. Okay, so Totoro is going to try to set off some bear traps to avoid them. So he's a trash
go.
can. So he's going to just kind of like dive into them with the trash can around it to just kind of take the hit for it, but onto the trash can, not Toto D2. And let's say she's going to do it, or he's going to do it in anger also. So he's going to be like enraged about it and just kind of rolling around several bear traps.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Okay. So the first one he rolls and it lands perfectly around the trash can. Just bear trap around the trash can. Perfect. Beep boop. This is great. Beep boop. And then rolls one more time into the other way. He's like, I got this one too. And then beep boop. And then just gets one stuck on his leg and he starts just screaming. Wah!
Um,
And it's on to Kai.
wait, before you go, Kai, if I say that I'm using an expertise, do I need to roll both times? 'Cause I
Yeah.
forgot I didn't do
Yeah.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just do that real quick. As you sees the bear traps go off, she
Ooh.
jumps out of the way, and then throws. She rips part of her dress, creating this like rope thing, and she uses it to set off more bear traps, like using, making the dress shorter and using it to like hit the trigger. But yeah, immediately after exploding the wall.
Perfect.
This is a war zone.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, back to you, Kai.
So yeah.
Okay. We're gonna use the term possession very liberally here. So Taze is gonna try and possess a pumpkin and roll it through the landmines to see, like, to set as many off as possible, or at least clear a path where we know there aren't landmines. So I'm rolling 2. I'm using my expertise.
I like how none of y'all have asked me why I put landmines and bear traps as part of this trick or treat adventure.
Yes, let's go. We're lucky.
One more success.
Hell yeah.
And then a minus.
Oh,
So I think what happens is it gets like 3/4 of the way down, sets off a couple of bear traps and landmines, and then gets stuck on one. So where it's like, if the pumpkin moves, it's gonna explode, but it hasn't exploded yet. So it's kind of just like ticking there, and like, don't touch the pumpkin, or you're like, that's the hazard in the way now.
oh my god. All right. Well, Skeletron is gonna try to like frisbee his cheese wheel at a landmine at
we go.
at the landmine that you just activated,
Okay.
and also run full force into the landmine field. After that, just for fun.
That's for fun.
Oh,
Oh,
success!
Success. And then fail.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, you know, it's success.
Hey.
Just in
Clear the
general.
landmine.
Oh,
Yay!
yes. Let's
So then all
go.
Now
I
we have to-
need to do is run forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
now we have to
something
go to the
bad.
house.
Well,
Mm.
something bad happened, which
Oh.
I think Skeletron made a huge crater. By setting off of the landmines, he like created an enormous crater in the middle.
All right. It is my turn.
Are we up to 2 or 1?
We're on task 2, stage 3.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
successes on it.
So Leanne sees this crater, sees the hole, and it's like, "Oh, I'm a ghost. I can fly, maybe." And she's gonna try to use her expertise about being incorporeal and see if she can fly across. And she
Oh.
doesn't. And as she doesn't, you see her try to jump across, and she's falling, and she says, "Oh no, I can't fly. The party." And her life flashes before her eyes as she realizes, oh, life is just, how you live it. And you lived a good life, girl. And go get him. And she falls into the crater and dies.
Aw. And we did have one success, I think, right? Because I got through the bear traps, one of them.
Yeah.
We did all the
Oh,
bear
yeah, we
traps.
did
Now
bear
it's
traps,
just
yeah.
getting to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we
I didn't
need
catch that
4
one.
more.
But there's a
Yeah.
giant
On stage 3.
crater.
Got it.
But the crater, and as she dies, she fills the crater up with just a bunch of different clothes, like Halloween costumes that she's designed, and now it's filled to the brim.
Perfect.
So now we got to get through without getting noticed to the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to the house.
So let's see. Toto D2 is going to, let's see. Did he get hurt yet? Yeah. No, he just passed on. Oh, cool. So Toto D2 is, oh wait, he did get hurt, didn't he? 1. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my hand on everything. Okay,
All good.
they're going to try to get into the party. We already passed all the landmines, right, and everything. So we are just going try to sneak into the party. Is this a tent or is this like a house?
It's a house.
Okay.
Just use your imagination.
Yeah. I'm just making sure because I would just peek underneath if it was a tent and then climb under. And I can't do that with the house. So he's going to, Toto D2 is going to try to hack the front door to open for him.
Oh, I think we're just getting to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, just getting
Just trying
to the
to
house.
get there.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like people in the street trick-or-treating, so we're trying not to get noticed by them.
I
Okay.
haven't
I
noticed
think it's
this
the missing
already.
detail.
He's waiting
Yeah,
for
with
the...
the fucking
landmines.
landmines going off. That was super sneaky.
Yeah.
A wall
Super
exploding.
sneaky. No one noticed. No one got injured. That'd be fine.
So he's going to, as a Toto D2, try to blend in with the next crowd of trick-or-treaters to try to get to the front of the house. Try to like create a way somehow, follow them.
All right.
Rolled a 2
Oh,
because I went into rage last time. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And so Toto D2 is detected, and I believe that the trick-or-treaters think that it is actually a pinata, a bear pinata, and they all start to just try to like tear them open and end up doing so, but then it just turns out to be another, bush spirit that died. It gets killed. They're like, oh, no candy here. And they keep moving.
wait, did you die?
I died.
Oh, damn.
I'm down to character 4.
Okay. Asmodeus is going to pretend that he is dressed up as a character from like he's pretending to be like the Bachelor from the show The Bachelor.
Which
So
season?
he.
You know,
That's a good
the
question.
golden one.
No, Brad. Will be Brad from The Bachelor. IYK. So he's just gonna kind of like put on a facade and like walk as if he's meant to be there despite his bleeding leg and ripped pant.
Oh,
One.
Oh.
so one.
He dies. He dies.
Yeah, there's no
I think what
landmines.
happens. I think what happens is that he's like trying to like put on this facade, sees a bunch of screaming children, and says, "You know what? I never wanted kids anyways," and just disappears into a cloud of smoke.
All right. Old Skeletron.
Come on, Skeletron.
The boss.
He's not even hurt yet either.
No, he's just
crazy.
like
I've had-
slayed through his first round.
Had all the luck.
Second
So
round.
he's gonna try to like throw his cheese wheel at a trick or treater to distract him in order to sneak around him. So first for the cheese wheel, something bad,
Okay.
and then he's
Alright.
gonna try to sneak around them.
Yes.
Success.
Hey.
All right.
Nice.
So I'm gonna say that the something bad is that the trick or treater notices the cheese. He gets hit with the cheese wheel and he's like starts crying and screaming. He's like, "Mommy, mommy! There's a crazy skeleton over there!" And starts pointing at us as a group.
And then out from the ground arises a mogul. He looks like a stockbroker. He has like this comb over. He comes out of the ground and he says, "Oh no, the stock of candy is gonna drop with this stash that Moneybags has. We need to take care of that stat. That's why I killed myself so I can get there quicker." And he sees the situation going on, sees that the kid notices. He's like, "Oh shoot!" And he's gonna open up his jacket pocket and then he's gonna take out a bunch of candy. He says, the stock for Dershi needs to go up or else my family will lose his house." And he's gonna throw it everywhere, and he's gonna throw it at the kid and try to make the situation better, so that way the group can sneak on by. And so I'll roll 2d6 that and he hits the kid in the face with it's like this giant bar of Dershi candy. And then he keeps throwing, and people will start getting really angry at him because he's just pelting kids at full speed, 90 miles per hour throws. They start throwing the candy back at him. He's like, "Oh, I thought that's what you want. It's Halloween. It's candy." And he's gonna take damage because that's just my luck today.
Isn't that death with the -1 on that 3?
Yeah, you got a 2 and a 1.
I thought the 3 was on the 6. Oh no. Is that automatic death? I thought the 2 was on the 6 to bring the 6 down to
That's
5,
right.
which is still
It would mean nothing to the 6.
Right?
Oh yeah, I think it's
It's to the
Minus-
next monster. It's not to the
next monster
roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, so he's dead. He just gets pelted with
Sorry.
candy. People, hey, candy coming, being thrown at him, and he's like getting just like, "Well, I thought you like candy," and he just has an existential crisis, and then he realizes now that he's dead, money means nothing, and he says, "Oh shit," and then he just disappears. I don't even have a chick. I don't know. It was a character. Pelted.
Is that your last guy?
He has one more, I
Yes,
think.
no, that's it.
That's it?
That was your last
That was my
person.
5th person, yeah.
Oh no!
So now, do you want to like GM for us a little bit instead?
Sure, yeah, I guess.
I think that would be fun.
All right.
Yeah,
That
help
way
us
you're not
narrate
just
what
like
happens
out. Yeah.
as the rest
Alright.
of our characters die.
All right. Well,
Okay.
but yeah, so Paul, have you say his name? Oh my God. Paul Simon dies immediately, taking off all the heat
Oh, sorry.
taking off all the heat that Chris made from knocking over the kid, because now they think he did it. And after he dies, after being buried by Candy, what do you do? What do you do, Justin?
Okay, so a little black Toto comes out of the bushes, and they are, let's see, what is the defining trait? Oh, they wear a vest. This is Toto Shrek. They go and out of the bushes, around the gate, around Craig's house, and then try to like sneak in. Let's see, to the trick-or-treaters that are all kind of shocked by the line of dead bodies that's lining this entryway or to the entryway. Yeah, that's it. And she sees all this and sees her friend dead and and then they decide to go enraged about it. So they're sneaky, but they're mad about it and enraged about it.
Go ahead and make your rolls.
A 3 and a 4.
So would that
Something
be
bad.
Gates. Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, that would negate the next
Negate,
roll, then,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it just kind of hangs out behind Craig's house to just kind of wait for the next turn.
Damn.
Yeah, on the Kai?
Or oh yeah, okay.
Okay, another fiery flame pops up right next to Craig's house, almost catching it on fire, and a thin man with a rotting pig for a head and flies swarming around him appears. Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies, kind of just yells, "Fuck this shit," and sends a bunch of flies to like swarm the nearest kid so he can run by without the kid noticing. And he's gonna use he's possessing the flies to do that, so I'm rolling 2. We need something. Hey,
Yeah.
that's one.
Hey.
Success.
Yo.
Up to 2.
Oh, that's 2!
successes!
Hey!
Hey.
Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Hail
His flies kind of
Beelzebub.
just oh hell, Lord of the Flies. Yeah, so his flies kind of just swarm this child, biting it everywhere possible, to the point that it also starts screaming and distracts from what we're doing, as the parents are extremely concerned by the fact that there's like 100+ flies just swarming around this child.
And as the flies swarm and Skeletor, all the heat that you got is just completely gone at this point. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go check out Kyle's house. I'm gonna go try to open the front door in Kyle's house. And then, also, I'm gonna throw my cheese wheel at Kyle's front door, and then try to open Kyle's front door.
What kind of cheese is this cheese wheel?
You throw it, oh my god. You throw it, you open the door, and you see this middle-aged man come out and go, "Oh, a cheese wheel. Oh, nice costume, dude." Well, you could have just knocked. You want some candy? He like gives you some candy.
Yes.
Nice.
Skeletron likes.
Nice to meet you, Skeletron. My name is Kyle. What are you doing tonight?
Trick or treats.
Oh, nice. You should really go to Moneybag's house. I'll walk you over there. Is it just you? Do you have friends?
Skeletron. One man army.
All right, Skeletron.
Skeletron.
You're really
You have
cool. Let's go. And Beelzebub and Toto Shrek, you notice is an opportunity to just tag along with, as Kyle will just walk you straight to the front door. And he knocks on the door. And you hear a party bumping as Moneybags opens the door. Toto Shrek, what do you do as the door opens and you see a finely dressed man in like a Hugh Hefner, what was it, robe?
Okay, Toto Shrek then speaks to the man to try to convince him to let him in to find a specific person inside the party. So, one of your party goers were in my pumpkin patch, and I said, get out of my pumpkin patch, but then they stole something, so I need to get in there. And my party does too.
All right. Make your roll. Is it gonna? I think it's 2 rolls. I would say you're pretty angry there, so 2 rolls.
Oh, 2 rolls?
Yeah.
Oh, just to clarify, I got us through. My 2 successes ended task 2.
And then started.
And
task.
started task
Yeah.
1. Okay, so
Yeah.
have one. Yeah. So the door is opening is the first part.
Okay.
So you describe
Guy.
the kid, and then he's like, oh yeah, I know that kid, and he turned around and you see this big buff kid in 8th grade who's like super duper strong. He goes up and he says, yeah, you have a stupid Shrek costume, and then he like punches you in it with an uppercut. Says, yeah, I took your candy, and he walks back into the party. And then how do you die?
He just falls back, hits his head on something he shouldn't, maybe on like the stairs. And then it's very anticlimactic. Just hits stairs, he's out. She's out, or they are out. And Toto Shrek is no more, and I'm down to my last person.
And you see Moneybags goes, oh no, your friend. Is he gonna be okay? And he looks to Beelzebub. What do you do?
Let us in, or I will consume your flesh. And the mudflies start crawling into his mouth.
Yeah, I want to see 2 rolls there. That sounds dope. No. Okay.
1.
Oh.
How did this go wrong for Beelzebub? I don't even know. That was so sick.
That's a good question.
Something good at first, though.
Yeah, something good at first. So yeah, he's thoroughly disgusted. So that's gonna help you, Skeletron. But after he's like thoroughly disgusted about what you do, Beelzebub, what happens?
I think that same kid that said that's a lame costume goes up and says, is your pig head real? And tries to rip it off his head, even though it is his head. And it kind of just like pulls and a little blood comes out.
And as he pulls, he's like, oh, it's real. Oh, thick. And then he like goes back into the party fully, just ignoring y'all. But
Insane response. Oh, it's real sick.
But Skeletron, you see his Beelzebub is like kind of bleeding from the neck. What do you do to try to get to this party?
I'm gonna try to run towards Moneybags before he can fully leave. Reach into his chest and pull his heart out.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
But I'm gonna throw my cheese wheel at his head first.
Yes. Knock him unconscious. Yes. Let's do it. You throw the cheese
And I have
wheel.
a +1, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
From his disgust.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you knock him unconscious, moving yourselves one step closer to entering this party, and you pull his heart out, and as it beats in your hand, boom, 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 you see his dead body lying there, you throw it off to the side. Kyle looks at you and says, thanks, Skeleton, let's go! I was never invited to his parties, I hate this dude, and he just like pushes past you and goes in. Shit. Wait, you need 1 more or 2 more successes. Okay. And as you do that, everyone looks at you all as you've created this scene now. The kid that kills Toto Shrek is shocked as Justin, what happens next?
Okay, as that happens, you see this beautiful Totoro come walking into the walkway, and it is Toto Taylor Swift. And she is kind of popular. That's her defining feature. And
Dating a football player.
it's actually just ended.
Wait, no way. That was like no.
Yes. And she's going to try to use her kind of popularity to see if she can get everybody in.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see 2 rolls. I think that counts, right? If you use your defining feature. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's see
cool.
2 rolls.
1 and a 3.
As Taylor Swift comes down, they are like, "Boo! You broke up with Kelsey," and then they start throwing candy bars at you, pelting you. And you make this. How do you make the situation worse?
She starts crying and says, "I thought we had good blood."
No, bad blood, blood, and then they just start
Oh.
throwing. Yeah, and Beelzebub, what happens next?
I think Beelzebub's mad at that 8th grader that tried to rip its head off. So he kind of just looks at him and says, "I'll take your head now," and tries to rip his head.
All right. Yeah. Let's see your roll.
And uses the flies to
Okay, there it is. 2 rolls. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it's -1 on that one. Is it -1 on both or -1 on just one?
Oh, it'd be -1
It's on both. It's on
Oh.
both.
Oh no! So
Oh.
Beelzebub, as you grab his head, he grabs your head, and it's just a head ripping contest. And what does Beelzebub do as their head's about to get ripped off?
Well, he dies, so he just says, "Fuck you." No, what he does is he opens a portal to hell and rips this 8th grader down to hell with it.
You both go down to hell, and as you fall, he like rips the head off, and he's like, "Yeah, I won." He looks around, and he's in hell. He's like, "Where the fuck am I?" And everyone sees this portal that's open to hell in the middle of the party. Here, this has made the situation much worse for you, Skeletron. Sorry, as you rip the heart of Mr. Moneybags out. What do you do?
I am going to try to sprint as far as I can inside of the house. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just full
on your
speed
cheese
ahead.
wheel?
Oh yeah.
On-
I'm gonna try to throw the cheese wheel down on the ground and then like use it as like a skateboard /
Yeah.
sled.
Sick.
This is the most versatile cheese wheel I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. It's Gouda, by the way. So,
Ah,
to
Ah.
answer the question
That's
from
fine.
20 minutes ago.
all right,
Wait, she had
let's-
something
cheese.
good, so do I have plus?
Well, her good got down to
No,
3,
it's a
so actually
3.
you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you have -1. All right, 4. Okay, so
Okay.
it cancels out, or 4 or +1 to the next
some-
one. Some good.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. So as you're going through, I'll say there's like a lot of people here, so they're just like battering you as you're trying to ride through. But you made the situation better by clearing a way, for Toto Taylor Swift here. What does Skeletron do as they take damage?
He's
Yeah, go ahead.
like, clear the way, and then he's like pushing everyone out of the way with his arms as he's sliding.
As a hole opens up to you, Toto Taylor Swift, what do you do?
She begins to shake it off, and then it goes, uses her kind of popularity and her rage, even though she just shook
yes,
it off.
Very angry.
She's very angry about this, and she's just going to break through the party and start dancing hardy. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Go
Would that
ahead.
be 3?
That'll be 2 rolls, and you have +1 to both.
2 rolls or 3 rolls with the kind of popular being used.
Oh,
and then-
yeah, we'll do 3 rolls.
And you said +1?
+1 on each, yeah.
Okay, I just did it out 3. So I got
I
a
need
5,
no
2, and a
whammies.
4. +1 on
Wait,
each one, so it'd be 6, 3, 5.
5. Okay, so there's 2 successes, which gets you into the party. Now we're at 5. So yeah, you successfully get through the party. And now the hole that you create makes you bring the entire party in. They're just all dancing now as you shake it off. And there's a portal to hell in the middle of the ground. Some people are like jumping through. It's a very chaotic scene. And as you shake it off, you both find yourself in the party. And tell us what happens next, Kai.
Okay, so Kyle, who's standing at the doorway, suddenly a demon jumps out of the pit from hell, possesses Kyle, and Kyle is is a final form of the demons.
Let's go, Kyle.
He turns his baseball cap that's forward backwards.
Oh hell
He's
yeah!
So, dude, let's get ready to party. Give me your candy. And just like walks through the party and tries to grab some candy.
Okay, yeah. So let's do 2 rolls here. That's possession
With
and with
-1.
yes, with the -1.
-1.
Oh man!
No.
Oh,
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, okay. So plus
Pass
one
it
the
on
next
to
person.
Chris.
Okay. Yeah, Kyle, you're going through the party and you're drinking and you're feeling the buzz. Demons don't normally drink, I don't think. I don't know if they have alcohol down there. So you're feeling the buzz, and I'd say that's what ails you. But
Okay.
you're enjoying yourself. And you hear about the stash and helps out Skeletron by letting him know. Skeletron, what do you do?
Kelatron is going to Oh, so we're on test or we're on stage 2.
3,
So we know where the
Stage 2,
okay. We know where the full size candy bars are. So I think that Skeletron, instead of getting the candy bars, is gonna rip someone else's heart out.
That's so helpful.
It's so helpful. All right.
Is this your second character only, Chris?
Yes. I don't know how.
You're gonna be finishing this mission by yourself.
Solo.
Skeletron.
All right, you get
I'll
a
take them
+1
against you.
Skeletron to your rolls.
Well, let me clarify. I'm gonna throw my shoes on his head.
The wombo combo. All right, two rolls +1 to each.
+1, right? Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
That's a success.
Yes.
It's a massive
So-
success. And that's
And
of
oh,
failure.
and he's dead.
Oh, no!
All right, so you successfully throw your cheese wheel at the kid's head or the person's head, and then they fall down to the ground. You go over and rip the heart, and someone grabs your arm and says, "Nah, dude, don't do that again." And what does Skeletron do to react to that?
He tries to rip the dude's heart out, but the dude just like finds an off switch on Skeletron and just like turns him off, and Skeletron just like collapses to the ground and dies.
And Skeletron dies. And there's the pile of bones, and in those bones, you find one of many large, full-size candy bars, giving you closer to your goal here. Toto Taylor Swift, what do you do?
Okay, she's going to try to use her kind of popularity to go and find the candy bars. So, well, no,
Alright.
she's just going to not even use her popularity. She's just going to find candy bars. She's looking for any kind of table or anything, just kind of scouting where she could find them or where he stashes the stash of candy bars to
Sure.
refill and replenish.
Yeah, go ahead and make your roll.
Rolled a 2. She takes
Why'd you have the minus? You shouldn't have the -1 for anything.
because I used the anger on the last
on the
one.
last roll, yes.
So
Oof.
she takes some.
As she's gotten the party started, but then begins asking around about the candy or trying to find it, what leads to her demise? Oh, and there's also a portal to hell.
She's like, player's gonna play, and just falls right in.
Yeah, she gets distracted, starts dancing and enjoying herself at the party, and falls into the hell. And you see the kid there that also fell in by Beelzebub is there with Taylor Swift, and you both are trapped. And yeah, okay. We'll
That's
move
it.
to Kyle, that is currently possessed by the demon.
Okay, so Kyle is going to walk through the party and say, "Dude, I'm so drunk right now.
Good.
I need some candy. Give me the candy."
Oh.
And just keep-
yeah, let's do 2 rolls here. Possession and regular roll.
2. 1.
Oh my god.
Oh
This
jeez.
is on you, Chris.
Holy shit!
Yeah, no, you tell me what happens to Kyle as he asks people where the candy is and he's wasted.
I think the demon pops out of Kyle and says, "You're so annoying," and just like throws him in the pit. Jumps back down to hell and closes the hell portal with him.
He says, "Fuck this!" Jumps out. The portal is closed, and Kyle falls to his death at the party. And then
Was that your last person?
Yep.
Oh my god! What about Justin? How many do you
I'm
have?
down. I'm done. It's all on you.
Oh my god!
all right, we'll
All
take
you've got to
turns.
do.
All right, Chris. What
Find the
happens
candy
next?
bars and make it back to the cemetery all by
You need
yourself.
9 successes. Good luck.
Good luck.
It's no problem. It's no problem at
we
all.
we should all take turns,
Especially-
still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
So yeah, Chris.
All right.
Try us on.
So from the side of the cul-de-sac, a massive skeleton comes out and starts running down the street and goes into the party. And the skeleton's name is Boner. So he's going to.
Did he come from Chud's house?
Yes, he did.
Chud and Boner have a whole a backstory.
So he's going to just try to use his massive size to scoop of as much full-size candy bars as he can before anyone notices. And he's also going to use his cheese wheel as like a scoop. Stupid. All
I
right.
see
Oh,
this
hey.
wheel as like Thor's like
Aw.
Mjolnir hammer. It's just like doing everything. And
It's
anything.
Yeah,
Yes.
If you roll a 3 though, and you're the only one left, does that count as the next monster? Because there's no
Well, next roll. Oh, I see.
it's the next
Mhm.
monster. So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
I feel like
either.
3s are now just null and void with all of us dead. All right, so yeah, you start scooping up some candy. I'll pass you back to you, Chris, and then I guess we should go like Chris,
It's
Justin, Chris, Kai,
Oh,
Chris, me. I guess like that. Very nice.
we just
Oh,
slow
I
down
see.
on Chris.
To help like narrate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right, so he's gonna do the exact same thing. It's gonna be really creative. He's just gonna be scooping with his cheese wheel
Oh, but with a
and then
minus
scooping
1.
with his hand.
All right, Justin, how does he get hurt?
Okay, so he gets hurt and he causes his next roll to be a -1. Is he dead by any chance, or is this his
His first injury.
Okay, So he's trying to find it. Let's see. And then from all of the craziness that's happening around, the chandelier from the top ends up falling, but then only like grazes you. Yes, the chandelier.
Back to Chris.
All right.
No one expects the chandelier.
This time he's gonna use both feet to scoop the candy. So it's gonna be like 1 foot and then the other one.
Ew, Boner has his feet in the candy bowl. That's so gross.
Sorry.
I'm glad I'm dead, so I don't have to eat that. Gross.
So were those both -1? So it was a 3 and a 3. So
no,
yeah.
you got a 4, which would be a +1, which means both of them are successes.
But he got a
But before that-
-3.
Oh.
So it goes 3, which brings that down to 3, which brings those 2 4s down to 3.
Yeah. So
Hey,
something
at
like
least
that.
it's not an injury.
That's right.
Kai, would you like to add anything in this story here?
Yeah, I think as you're trying to scoop the candy with your feet, some like weird guy in the corner comes up to you and says, free feet pics, and starts like taking pictures of your feet in the candy bowl to upload to it.
And all the
To flip
flashing
them.
lights are distracting your vision and making it hard to see, and that's why you're still lower. I'll just throw that
Wow.
in.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, that was gross.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I did not see that one
Okay.
coming.
This time, Boner's gonna try to use the cheese wheel in one hand and his left hand to scoop up like the entire bowl of full-size candy, like the entire trove, and just like try to take it with him. So this is for this cheese wheel. Oh, that's a success.
Hey.
Nice.
And an injury.
Oh.
All right, so that's his death. As you scoop up the remaining bits of candy bars, you see as the person taking foot picks, everyone is interested in these foot picks and begins looking. And they begin touching your feet, causing you to fall off balance, and your top heaviness sends you careening backwards, and you fall as you land and hit your skull body on the ground. And scatter into bits and pieces. Your cheese wheel kind of rolls and is now complete with a bunch of candy bars. Back to you, Chris. Who you got next?
Okay.
And what number is this?
This is number 4.
Oh
So
wow.
I got 4 lives left
4
total.
tries.
I think we
Anyone?
can do.
Yeah,
I think you can do it, I believe.
I believe.
You know, I need 7 more successes. I don't know. All right. So as the cheese wheel rolls out, a small little skeleton comes running through the front door, and he's like missing a whole bunch of parts, but he's also super loud, and he's like, "I'm Rattler," and he's like rattling all around, and then he continues the effort to steal the. Oh well, first he throws the cheese wheel at one of the party guests.
Oh no!
And then he tries to steal.
Oh, no.
He died on
He tries to steal the candy bowl full of candy.
There's no Skeletron here.
Justin.
That was the opposite of Skeletron.
So he goes and he's trying to pick at the food, and the foot fetish thing has just created such a hype. People start doing more and more selfies, and
Oh.
they just don't see the skeletons as skeletons, but more as props, and they start taking you apart and just start using you to like scratch their back and do some crazy stuff. They're like, look at this, I'm pelvis, and then they hold it around and they do some crazy stuff, and then that's the end.
Rattler, no. All right, Chris.
Rattler, you were so young. So yet another skeleton comes running out of Craig's house. He has huge arms, like twice the length as normal, and he runs like with 4, what's the word, quadrupedal, and yeah, he just runs into the house. He also tries to throw a cheese wheel at a party guest, as revenge for ripping up Rattler. Something to
Okay.
that.
Okay.
And then he
Okay,
tries to
we
steal
cancel it out.
the candy bowl.
Yes, that.
God. All right. So just straight up trying to rip the candy bowl away from the party
Oh no. Oh no.
and throwing a cheese wheel.
Oh no. Kai, how does it end? How does our story end?
As he throws the final throw of the cheese wheel, the cheese whale grows arms and legs, becomes sentient, and just says, "Fuck you, dude!" and punches him in the face so hard that all of his teeth fly out, and he just collapses into a pile of bone.
Oh my god.
Man.
We failed.
Then
We failed.
Then we cut
We
to
failed!
cut to a pristine giant cheese wheel full of these large candy bars as it's out in the streets. Kids see it and they run to it, get the candy, and begin enjoying it as we look on and zoom out as we fail.
That's beautiful.
We did it. Except for we didn't.
But we very much did not do it.
I like to
I
add,
We
feel
got
like
closer than I thought. I
I'll
did
t-
not think we
yeah.
were going to get past task
Yeah.
2.
yeah, I was gonna add, yeah, we definitely got further than we should with how
We
this
screwed
It was
started.
like 3 people died before we had costumes. It's not good.
How did that? Such bad luck.
Well, there's always next year, and
Yeah.
Taylor Swift will be
Yes.
there.
Wait, did we win the Space Interns one?
We
We
did.
defeated
Yeah.
that one
Yeah.
eventually, right?
Yeah, we did.
All my
I feel
characters
like-
died. in
One of
that
my
one as
characters
well.
just never died. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even think I used my last 2 characters.
I think all of mine by the end were dead as well.
I think like we followed the rules strictly this time. So it was like
I think Falcone Baloney
yeah.
lasted a long time for Space Interns too.
Yeah, like I always have one person who lives like an unnaturally long life.
This was
That
so
was
great.
very fun.
This
Mhm.
was.
Awesome.
I
It's
was
our
so
first one to
entertained.
lose. We've never lost before, I don't think.
It's about
I
the
think it
friends
was
you made
funny,
along the
though.
way.
Right?
Exactly.
Just like the first skeleton. Good.
That's right. Well, happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, buddy.
Happy
Oh,
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
And thank
Moral
y'all.
to the story: don't visit Chud's house. Don't
Yeah.
put your feet in the candy bowl. Don't break up with your famous football star boyfriend.
Don't try to sneak feet
And-
pics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
don't
with
try to
that.
sneak feet pics.
That's probably the big
And-
lesson of all this, honestly.
And
try to
don't try to
sneak
bake
feet
pies for children. I think those are the lessons.
That about covers it.
Yeah, that's
Always
about it.
throw
There's more
cheese.
there.
Throw cheese at the trick or treaters.
Yes, that's a new
And if
tradition.
you see a man who has a pig for a head, it's probably real. Don't try to rip it off.
Oh,
Happy
man.
holidays.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Stu.
I guess that concludes that fun and exciting story. I've been your host, Justin. You can check out the music from the intro and stuff for this one. I'm definitely going to write one because this is great. And you can see all that at my music place, which is bandlab.com/mixsushi3. All right, on to you, Chris.
All right, I'm Chris. I was controlling the Bone Squad. You can follow me on Instagram at ChrisGamble37 if you'd like to. Don't really post there, but you can still follow me there. And visit ravensrealmtabletop.com if you would. That has all of our links to all of our Ravens Realm stuff. So if you like this episode, like it, share it, smash that like button.
Hell yeah. And the Discord and all that. And
Yeah, we have a great Discord. Join our Discord, Ravens Realm Tabletop.
excellent. I don't know. Who's next? Kai.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kai. I've been playing the Demons tonight. I have nothing to plug. I've given up on all social media applications,
Yeah.
and I'm sad. But also, I think my mental health is better for it
That's
now that I
good.
don't have Twitter in
Probably.
my life. I do
Yeah.
go on Reddit, but I'm never giving out that username. So enjoy your lives.
Right.
And
Yeah, and then on to
yep.
Ryan.
Hey, I'm Ryan. I have been playing the Gob Ghosts, who did not live for very long. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ballandrye.
I think when your characters died, it was actually a good thing. Like they passed on to like their next life,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole point. That was my whole idea. It was like, I want to play ghosts, and then the reason that like they die is because they figure out the meaning to their life. And so,
Yeah.
you know.
And
How
to
to
me,
move
I think
on.
that means
How to
we
move on.
won. Just
Yes.
because your characters won, we all won.
Yeah, but Taylor
We'll
Swift
take
is
it that
canonically
way.
in hell now.
Yeah.
So we have to
Yes.
deal with that.
That's
We do have
right.
the real. Yeah, the Swifties are not going to be happy with us.
Well, the Totoro.
Oh,
All right,
jeez.
everybody. Well, uh, that concludes our Halloween episode. Thank you so much for listening, however you're going to listen to this. And yeah, we love y'all. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe everywhere you can. 5 stars us, etc., etc.
Yeah.
See
Happy
y'all.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah,
See y'all
see?
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Goose.